is up, guys? This is DToxicz here, otherwise known as Andrew, and I'm bringing you guys my first Toxic Thoughts commentary over top of Black Ops 2. I've been waiting a little while to do this commentary, guys, just that way, well, I'll tell you in a second. But, I'm sure that, you guys have probably missed out on some Toxic Thoughts, because I'm sure, a lot of you guys probably enjoy this series, the few of you guys that watch it, and I really thank you guys for watching my content, because I enjoy putting it out there, and, I enjoy making videos for you guys, so thank you guys so much for watching my stuff. And if you guys missed it, I recently just put out my new the start of a new series that I'm doing called EP10, and it's basically where I'm going to go over every single weapon in the game using what I feel like are the best attachments and the best playstyle for that weapon. So if you guys wouldn't mind, go and check out that video and, maybe leaving a like on or something like that. I'm pretty much going to be doing those videos pretty much one every week or something like that. And the first video was a little bit when it came to the quality of the video. Not like HD or standard quality or anything like that. I mean like quality in terms of, time put in and things like that. But I have learned a lot. I learned a lot more about Sony Vegas recently, so hopefully the video's quality is going to go up a little bit for you guys. That way it's more, appealing. But moving past that, let's get into the commentary a little bit here. I want to talk about my first impressions of Black Ops 2, and I'm going to respond to a little bit of the hate that the game's been getting recently, especially from people on YouTube and things like that. So, my first impressions, this game is possibly the greatest thing I've ever touched, guys. Like, I'm near honored to, like, get on this game every day and play it. Like, I feel like that this game is worth more than the money that I paid for it, and I could not be happier with this game as it stands right now. Like, sure, there's a little bit of problems with it, and especially PS3 users. Like, PS3 users kind of got the drawback of everything, especially, like, the game doesn't look as good as it does on Xbox. It had a bunch of connection problems, especially, like, the second day of release. And, the fact that you have to install textures for the game for PS3, it's kind of like... It's really kind of disappointing, but even though it's kind of disappointing in that sense, the game overall, the way the game plays, the way the game feels, the creativity, the originality is just amazing in this game. And I literally could not ask for a better game to have come out, especially when my feelings on Call of Duty started to go away, where it was like, I really don't want to play Call of Duty that much anymore because it's pretty much the same thing every year. Thank you so much for, excuse me guys, thank you so much Treyarch for bringing out this game and, making it so much different than all the other Call of Duties that we've played. Sure, it's still pretty much the same thing at heart, but the gameplay and how it plays is so much different than how it's ever been, and I'm really, really happy with it. But the main reason why I love this game so much, guys, is because it comes down to the fact that I'm simply not good at the game. And I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh my god, I'm, so good at every other Call of Duty, so the fact that I'm bad at this game, makes me like, it's like, no, I really like this game because this game is the most skill-oriented Call of Duty that I have ever played. This game is literally my favorite Call of Duty as it stands right now. And if you know me, especially like playing with me, I normally will always say that Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 4 are the best Call of Duties out there. Now, Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty I've ever played. And there's nothing more that I could say about the game other than the fact that this game is amazing. The problems that are in this game are so minute and so, like, unnecessary that, like, it doesn't really affect me in any which way. Like, the things that I mentioned before with the PS3, like how you have to install textures and stuff like that. It's like, sure you have to do that. It's not like the Xbox version and things like that. But it's like, in reality, the game on both consoles is pretty much the same thing. So, I mean, I personally have no problem with this game. And that kind of leads me into, talking about the hate that the game's been getting, especially from people in the YouTube community. Now, the main thing that I'm seeing all the time on Twitter, like, from everybody, it seems, on Twitter, is, like, posting up tweets saying, like, oh my god, I can never win gunfights with the sniper. Like, it's ridiculous how good red guns in this game are, and that the sniper in this game is so bad, and, Treyarch needs to go and burn, and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I kind of look at it and it's like, you should lose to gunfights when you're using a sniper. Like, I should not be, like, that gunfight right there, you guys just saw I just died from that. Like, I should lose that gunfight no matter what. Like, I should not be able to go into that gunfight and come out of it unscathed just because I'm using a sniper rifle. Like I don't want to get hate for this, guys, but I'm thinking that, like, my personal opinion is that if you're bitching about this game and you don't like this game, it's your fault. Like, you're the one at fault. Like, it's not the game, it's the player. Like, this game is literally the most skill-oriented Call of Duty that I've played in forever. And I'm finding that if you lose a gunfight in this game, you're not losing it because of connection. You're not losing it because somebody's using an OP weapon. Like, you're losing it because you lost it. You lost that gunfight as a player. And that's, like, kind of the big problem that I find with the Call of Duty community nowadays, is that, like, everybody always assumes that because games have been bad in the past from Call of Duty, that, like, when you lose a gunfight or something like that, like, you automatically, oh, you know, connection. Oh, you know, the gun's OP, you know, it's something like that. Like, look at yourself before you look at someone, or before you look at the game. Because there is nothing wrong with this game. There is no gun in this game that is overpowered in any which way. Like, a lot of people were saying that, like, the MSMC is overpowered, like, with laser sight. It's like, that gun is a piece of shit. Like, I've used that gun, and I literally die on a constant basis with it. And I'm not trying to make myself sound like that I'm, like, a really good Call of Duty player or anything like that, but it's like, I think of myself as somewhat good at the game, and it's like, I'm thinking that this game, especially with the way that the guns are designed, that this game is more about personal preference than it is the best gun in the game. Like, if I pointed out almost every Call of Duty, like, you guys would be like, oh, that's the best gun in the game, this is the best gun in that game, this is the best gun in that game. Well, I don't think any of you guys could come up with what, like, the best gun in Black Ops 2. Like, probably the most common answers would be, like, the PDW, the MSMC, and probably, like, the Type 25, just because those are the most used guns. But I still have yet to encounter a time where it's like, oh, I lost that gunfight because that guy's using the MSMC, or that guy's using the Type 25. It's like, no, I lost that gunfight because I lost that gunfight. And I think that the sooner that people start realizing that they're losing gunfights or not doing well in this game because of themselves rather than because of the game, I'm thinking that's when people are going to start enjoying this game more, and the Call of Duty community is going to grow and be happier as a whole. And that's really my opinion on that kind of stuff. And just to close off this commentary before it ends, I would like to respond to a little bit, because Faiz Pamaj put up a video about a week ago, and the main thing that stuck out with me, what he said is, he said that if you're not good at this game, that's your fault. That if you don't like this game, it's your fault. There's nothing about this game that you should dislike in any way whatsoever if you enjoy the Call of Duty series. And that is a big deal for me, and I totally agree with him. So thank you guys so much for watching my first Toxic Thoughts commentary on Black Ops 2. I really appreciate all the support that you guys give, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you guys later.